like screen printed, faded. It looked cheap. It looked like it was from Shein. The burn it category is looking a bit feisty right now. The ranking trend has been making its way around YouTube, and I thought that I would take it and put my own spin on it. So here I go, ranking and roasting the Lululemon 2020 products and trends. And I got my little sidekick over. Why can't I point? Right there, having a nap. Okay, I'm screen recording. I had to learn how to screen record on my Mac for this video, so you're welcome. I tried to get like an overview of around 20 different products that I feel like really encompasses the year 2020 over at Lululemon. If you're new to my channel, hey, what's up? My name's Ashley. Hit that like button if you enjoy it and hit that subscribe button if you want to stick around for more. So I've been working over at Lululemon for over a year now, and so I feel like throughout 2020, there's definitely been some funky trends, but let's get right into it. So we have the 5 categories. We have at the top, 10 out of 10, I need all the colors. We have I appreciate you, maybe I'd buy it. Not my fave, but you do you. I had to put this one in here. The designers need some help. And finally, burn it. Okay, where should I start? There's so many funky ones. I feel like this is just gonna be like me roasting every single one. No, there's definitely some that I like. Okay, we're still recording? This is so nerve-wracking. Okay, so first, I feel like I have to start with this one. This is a... For whatever reason, Lululemon thought it was a great idea to come out with these mini backpacks. They marketed them as something to like clip onto your to your waist pack, fanny pack, whatever you want to call it. But no humans were really using it. Like people were just kind of getting it as a joke and then giving it to their dogs. And so Lululemon just started marketing it on Instagram and even on their website that dogs use it more than humans. So although I don't understand the product as a whole, the way that the company kind of flipped around that marketing tactic, I honestly appreciate. So I'm gonna give a gold star for the marketing, but solely on the product, we're going to burn it. Moving on. Ooh, okay, the diamond dye trend that is still going on. I feel like they're gonna run that one to the wall. Like every couple weeks, Lululemon is coming out with new diamond dye. They started, I wanna say, spring, summer, and they've come out with at least 15 different variations now. I wish I was kidding. I'm really not, but I guarantee you into 2021 they're gonna run that to the ground. They are capitalizing on that crap for sure. Let's put you... I'm gonna put you, I appreciate you, maybe I'd buy it. I mean, there's definitely some that are better than others, and although most of them aren't Aligns, like say if a really nice one came out in Wonder Trains, I'd buy it. Next. The velvet trend. This is a hard one because depending on the products, I see some of the hype for the velvet, but at the same time, I'm like, no, not for me. I'm caught between not my fave, you do you, or the designers need some help. I'm gonna do a not my fave, you do you. I think the design was okay on those products, it just wasn't my cup of tea. Okay, Align tanks. For sure gonna go with I appreciate you. No, actually, no, the Align tank is gonna go in not my fave, but you do you. Because I know for a fact I would never buy an Align tank, because if you have anything more than like a double, no, if you have anything more than like a C cup, then it's just not supportive. And if they made like a higher support or one that like goes up a little bit higher, then maybe we'll talk. But no, not my fave, you do you. Okay, the ice dye. So when I first opened the package for the very first thing that Lululemon called their ice dye, which the last of it, thank the heavens, is on markdown right now, but it took forever for it to finally go on markdown. They came out with way too many colors, they all went on markdown, and then they released more colors as the first ones are already on markdown, and they did not sell. So designers need some help. That was a fail. 1000% that was a fail. Okay, so I would say like they're still kind of coming out with this trend, but there was a pretty big like cinch trend this year where a lot of things were like cinched up the side, cinched in the front. I would say I'd appreciate you, maybe I'd buy it. I think I do have one, and a lot of them are marked down right now, so snag those. Oversized scuba half zip. I put this in here not really because it was a trend, but I just feel like it was such an iconic product for Lululemon as a whole this year. Like that, it was very, although it's not my cup of tea, and I do have my comments about it, I do think it was a pretty iconic moment for them this year. Not my fave, but you do you. I just think the design was like almost perfect, but not perfect enough for me to spend $130 on it. So I'll be wearing my much cheaper tie-dye sweat sets. Wonder Puff jacket, I don't think I have to say much. 10 out of 10. I need all the colors. I actually have one on the way from the Boxing Day markdowns. And I got a notification that it's coming Monday and I'm so excited. Next. So I put 2 of the Sherpa trends in here because I think I screenshotted one and then I realized that the Elmo jacket, they're still trying to get rid of on markdown. So I'll first start with just like overall Sherpa in general. Lululemon really ran that trend to the ground this year. And sadly, I do think that more will be coming in early 2021. I don't think they're done with that trend. Although I don't think it was all that popular. I mean, you know, 50-50, you either love it or you hate it. So the Lululemon Sherpa trend as a whole, I would say not my fave, you do you. But this specific jacket, which I've referred to as the Elmo jacket just because it's like bright red Sherpa and I'm just not a fan of the design. You know, if it's your thing, go for it, but I'm gonna say burn it. Okay, so while we're on the burn it trend, while we're on the burn it category, we're just gonna throw this in there as well. The burn it category is looking a bit feisty right now. So we're gonna put this neon waist pack in there as well. Part of me wanted to put it in the designers need some help category, but at the same time, I feel like I've talked about it like way too much. I feel like this specific photo just encompasses all of the random neon block, random little mini accessories that you don't really know what to do with. So although this is a photo of a waist pack, which is very functional, I'm kind of encompassing this with everything else that I really just questioned, like the very little random things, and the designers need some help, but also I want to burn it. So scuba joggers, I'm gonna put it right next to the scuba oversized half zip. It's not my fave, but you do you. Again, it's design thing for me. I have been debating trying them on again to get like a second opinion, but from the first time I put them on, like Lululemon just has this issue with joggers where they're way too tight up top, and I like a more oversized comfy vibe, which they have not mastered. Okay, so the keyhole trend. I don't feel like I have much to say about this. It's not my fave, but you do you. If I'm being honest, I do have something that's a key that has keyholes down the side, which are basically just like little cutouts. I don't completely understand it, but it was something on markdown and I was like, I'm just gonna wear it at home, so I don't really care. So I'm like 50-50 on it, not my favorite. You do your thing. Okay, this is definitely an earlier 2020 trend of Lululemon. The designers need some help, for sure, for sure. The designers just need some help on this one. Yeah, that's it. That's it. The dye job, this was before all of the diamond dye, ice dye, tie dye, I don't even know what else Lululemon came out with this year. So many forms of different dye. They came out with this like top of the year. No, they came out with this, oh my gosh, they came out with this. I feel like my months are morphing together. Like summer of 2019. But then they also came out with more top of this year, so I'm kind of just gonna call it like 2020 because this was still on the website for under markdowns. So this basically, I don't even remember what it was called, but it was like one of their first forms of quote unquote dye, like forms of dye that they were doing. And it was supposed to be this like whole seamless set, but in my opinion, the fit was just weird. And also the dye job itself just was not the best. So, you know, the effort was there, just not the execution. Okay, the normal tie-dye, while we're talking about all the dye, the tie-dye, I've mentioned it, the designers need so much help on that. It just looked like it was like screen printed, faded, it looked cheap, it looked like it was from Shein. No, absolutely not. They need some help. And the fact that people bought them, I'm like, you want to spend $120 for a sweatshirt? Go for it. But I'm gonna save my money. Thanks. Okay, so the All Yours tea dress. I put this in here because I feel like it was kind of a trend. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in I'd appreciate you. Maybe I'd buy it. I was debating trying it on, but then I was like, when am I gonna wear a dress? And then quarantine hit, and then I was like, I'm not gonna wear, like, even if it's a t-shirt dress, any sort of dress at home. So this I'm kind of doing like all encompassing, just like the neon trend of this year. Lululemon definitely hit that one pretty hard. I'm gonna say I'd appreciate you, maybe I'd buy it, only because I did get a lot of random neon things. In one of my old anti-hauls, you probably saw that I went off about it for a while. Although this particular product, not a fan of in the photo, just the trend as a whole, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. The graphic logo trend, it still shocks me that they came out with this. because for so long they just like seemed like the kind of company that was just so against like putting their name on things. Whereas if you go on the website now, I swear there's so many of these on there and it blows my mind. But you know, you know, I'm gonna put I appreciate you, maybe I'd buy it. Although this particular hoodie I don't know if I would get unless it was on markdown, but full price, absolutely not. I'm open to it. There definitely was some products where I was debating it, and I'm an idiot and I accidentally uploaded a white square to this template, so please ignore. But I'm gonna finish this off. So this is a photo of the Invigorate tights, but I am kind of encompassing this as the Wonder Train Invigorate launch that happened in February. End of January, I wanna say beginning of February, like right before quarantine. 10 out of 10, I need all the colors. All of them. All of the colors, please. Please, please, please. Please and thank you, Lululemon. All of the colors for me. Yeah, I love my Wonder Trains. They are my faves. I saw so many comments on my last anti-haul of you guys saying that you got Wonder Trains because of me. And I'm just like, wow. I'm influencing people? What? Wow. Wow. And yeah, I'm going to end this here. If I can figure out how to link this, I'll link it in the description. I would love for you guys to try it. Give me your opinions. What products would you burn? Let me know in the comments. Let's have a conversation. What products would you burn? Did I get them right in your eyes? Let's chat. And if you came this far, thank you so much for watching. I have an entire playlist on all my Lululemon content to entertain you for probably hours at this point. I feel like I've been ranting for so long, so go check that out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so interested to see what 2021 brings. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.